Hey guys, welcome to the week here at the No Gi course. Today we're going to be working with defending against the single leg takedowns. Okay, so the first one we're going to be doing this week is going to be very basic, but again, sometimes bread and butter basic is what we need, right? So he's going to be holding my leg, obviously, and we're in this scenario here. Okay, first things, I got to understand what is the mechanics that's going to make him stronger to put me down to the floor. So we've been talking all the time about how he wants his head to be close to me. He wants to be tight to my leg. He wants to keep my foot tight inside between his legs here. So all these are things that I'm going to take away from him part by part, okay? So first things, I'm going to start pushing his head away, right? Usually you can start just by pushing with your hands, but then eventually you can even use your forearm here or stretch out your hand completely. And once you have this distance here, you have sort of something to work with. Okay, now on the other side, let's turn around. You will see I'm going to be using my hand here behind his armpit. Okay, so I'm looking to insert it here right behind his armpit. If you feel like it's difficult to bring in, sometimes you have to be working a little bit with moving, and then you can get your hand inside, right? So we'll turn again. So once I have my hand inside, I'm going to use this as a fulcrum. Okay, so I'm going to be grabbing my own thigh here and making sure my wrist is all the way through, so my wrist is on top of my thigh. This way, when I'm pushing forward and stretching my arm here, I can really make it difficult for him to hold on. Okay, so I'm using this pressure here to make him kind of break the grip. Well, let's say he still holds on. It's hard for him to, or it's hard for me to keep pushing him away. So that's when I'm starting to bring my heel to the floor. Okay, so I want to move. If I feel like my foot is hooked, you will see I'm trying to de-hook my leg here. I'm using my feet actively here. Okay? So if my foot is here, I'm turning my foot so I can kind of hook the front. And then I'm going to be hooking to this side and I'm pushing my heel down towards the floor at the same time as I'm using this arm as a fulcrum to push, right? Obviously, there's basically two scenarios here. One, I go tight and then lock like a head and arm position, or two, I exit and I start over, okay? So here, again, push the head away, arm comes in, becomes the fulcrum. I push forward with my shoulder here to make it hard for him to move. So now I'm looking to bring this foot out here, push it towards the floor. And now if he posts, that's usually a great opportunity for me to start working the head and arm, right? One more time. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.